Hey,
Hi, Hayden.
hello. Epic. Very epic. Was it just that, like, I don't sound northern or something like that? Oh. Oh, that I can do it. Yeah, I guess. Not too bad. I don't know.
There we go.
Things have been kind of quiet on my end, really. I haven't really done a lot. I built some more miniatures, but I didn't paint them. I don't think I even posted them. Amazing. It's okay, I also
How
disappeared.
dare!
There you go. Also built these. There we go.
Wasted your time. Oh, Top Gear. Top Gear is dead in the UK now. It's no longer returning. It's ended. Yeah. It was mostly because the guy who's been doing it instead of Chris Evans. Oh, 3, but like one of the main hosts. He's a some guy. Chris Evans took it over and was shit. Got rid of him, and then Joey from. No, it's a different Chris Evans. And then Joey from Friends was on it as a host for a little while, and then yeah, eventually it turned out to be Freddie Flintoff, who's a cricketer, and became a host. And apparently, it was actually much better than the previous ones, and they started building it up back to a better way. And then he crashed a car during filming, and it was pretty bad. Like, he's still got injuries now, and it's like a year later, and he's still recovering from it. And now there's like he's suing them or something because like they didn't take enough precautions. Yeah, but they were like, we want you to drive this car at 120 miles an hour on a track when it's been raining overnight and we haven't done any maintenance or something. Like they were saying it's not enough safety precautions and it resulted in the crash. And then because of that, they've just, that's it. Top Gear's ended.
I mean, the other guy crashed at like 180 and his head was barrel. Like, he almost died and his head was like mashed through the ground for like 6 foot. And
Oh!
he. Yeah. if I remember right as well. It's like he sustained like proper head injuries and like actually went. Yeah, and also the other thing of like people who have head injuries tend to sometimes undergo personality changes, and he definitely did.
Can't happen yet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how bad his injuries were. He's got visible scars on his face and tape on his nose. Blah blah blah.
But scars are cool.
Copy image.
Shows that you lived a little. I have a bunch of scars, but it's because I'm very clumsy. Yep.
Holy.
He was driving an open-top three-wheel Morgan Super 3 at 130 miles an hour when it flipped and slid along the track during filming. It just says facial injuries and broken ribs, but I think there's more than that. But it doesn't go into detail because it's a shit newspaper. Let's find a different source. I don't know. It seems that I used broken bones and ribs, and the car flipped and just scraped his face on the tarmac.
Ugh. Sounds horrible.
BBC did it.
I
Honestly.
mean,
I remember fucking that time when they had like a rapist and a rapist pedophile, and they just swept it under the rug even though they knew about it.
really?
Good old Jim will fix it. It's kind of weird that the BBC just did like a life story on that as well, like a sort of reenactment show about. Yeah. Well, he went to jail anyway. No. Mm.
Oh yeah. One sec. We say? No. No. I've only played SNES games because my grandma had one. Yeah. We played Civ 2 and Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun like all the time. Yeah, she liked sort of strategy games. I think Age of Empires as well.
Yeah. Hey. Dankjewel.
True. So, no.
Living the dream.
Yeah. I've got I've got some Christmas presents and shit, but I haven't done any of that. What? How?
One of the old Tactics Ogre games, they had a Snapdragon scroll that when used on a person turned you into a sword. I don't know. Probably. Well, the only time I remember, I don't know.
I'm back.
Hello.
Dick came home from work. Dankjewel. Yeah, he was asking what he need to get from the grocery shop. Normally we go together. Huh? He goes grocery shopping now.
We go together like the.
Wait.
I don't know either. Oh, dankjewel. Yeah, it's thank you, yeah. Alsjeblieft en
Scroll.
dankjewel. Couple days ago, Dick cursed at me in Serbian, and that really took me off guard. It was so funny. No.
Hmm.
It was just hilarious.
Oh.
Are you kink shaming, man? Why? That's not a valid answer.
That's it.
Kink shaming is my kink.
Oh, I hate it. I have to catch 3 redfish. No. I'm so upset about Aurelium. Alright, I'll do the other mission. So not real. I don't know what. What'd you say? And then Okay. Now this, I'm trying to play this base mission stuff that, has been a thing, like in Warframe. And it's super annoying because it's very difficult to find, like, anyone competent. Everyone... It's supposed to be like this cooperative thing where, if you don't have it, you can join other people doing it, right? But everyone I join who plays it just, like, rage quits. Like, this is the first time where I actually just, like, was able to do a mission. And they just did one mission and we're like, okay, we're done. That was it. I have to do 10 of them. And, like, I'm not even doing, like, a hard set of missions, it's literally the first set of missions. And it's just like... It's difficult to be like, I don't know what I'm doing, because I've, like, well, because I've never done them before, and then everyone just fucking rage quits on it.
Oh shit! Something still had atmosphere and just exploded everywhere. And I thought I'd sealed it off, and I was in a section that didn't have atmosphere, and it just vented into space while I'm right next to the core. Let's have a look. Yeah, if they went down the route of Power Wash Simulator, I'm just like, yeah, definitely missing out on something there. All right, let's Google that shit. Usually, if you get an idea, that's an actual, hey, you could do this. Someone else has already had it. Well, yeah, 2 years ago, someone did. First of all, I am French. This game would be good in co-op. Blah, blah, blah. This game needs co-op. Co-op would be a killer feature. I was playing Viscera Cleanup Detail. Noticed this game would be great with friends. Yeah. Other from the actual dev. That's the downside. Multiplayer co-op mod.
Probably. I don't think there's anything else I've haven't played that. Yeah. No. Wow.
So nominees: Resident Evil 4, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is Baldur's Gate 3's biggest competition.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, apparently Marvel Spider-Man is just really good. Legend of Zelda is good, but I don't think it has enough support to win out against the others.
No, it doesn't.
Even though it is really good, that's the thing.
But it doesn't have the same impact as the first Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it's like, it's just a better version of the first one.
Yeah.
You mean Banjo-Kazooie and
I
Nuts
did
and
it
Bolts
first,
wasn't a
and I
good
was...
game?
I did it first, like, oh my god, my weapon breaks and I have to merge stuff, and then after a while using it, I actually appreciated it more. Oh. I mean, I guess, but it does work quite well, and then... I saw some video of someone doing an engineering... Someone's a professor offers an engineering course at like MIT or some place, and they use that to teach engineering. Like you play on the Switch and it's like, oh yeah, you know, so here's, you know, physics fundamental, blah 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 blah. I do suck at the building, and then I went online and I was like, surely there's a better way to do this. And people were like, hey, if you build this, this, and this, here's like a really effective combo for something that flies and is like, you know, cheap. And then some people figured out like more efficient builds. They're like, oh, you don't need to build something with like a thruster and also wings when you can just have a thruster and a steering wheel. And he... yeah, even now, yeah. Yeah, they say like the main thing is just there's no charm to Starfield. Like, it works, I guess. It's just not... Yeah, but like Skyrim had some level of charm. I don't know what, but like you could play that game, you could go back ages later and play it again. Like Starfield's just like you play it and then you stop playing and you don't miss it. It's gone. You're not bothered about it. Skyrim's like, oh well, I remember killing a dragon for the first time and doing this, and I remember doing that, and there's like this stuff about it that, I don't know, it has like something in it. Starfield, just the magic is missing. There's nothing there. It's not a particularly bad game. It's not a particularly good one either. It's just a game. Like, played Starfield about 2 hours. I've had no urge to go back and play it since. Yeah, I played... Yeah. I did the start. Killed the enemies that attacked the base. Got like 50 weapons and couldn't carry it all. Flew to the main planet. where there's a city and I have to explore and do quests, immediately felt sort of not overwhelmed, just felt like, oh my god, this is going to take so much effort, sort of like overwhelmed. Not like, oh, what do I do first? Just like, oh my god, there's so much for me to do in a negative way. Because there's so many buildings and you can go in all of them and then you can speak to the people and then the buildings have multiple floors and I'm like, so I'm going to have to go in and speak to them to find quests, right? And then the city is huge as well. It's got multiple areas. You can take a train to fast travel to the other areas on just one planet. And I'm like, it's going to take me forever to get all the quests. Then I have to do them. This is, oh my god, this is going to be a lot. Went to wherever the story place is, where they explain something about ancient powers and let's go out and find the pieces to do something. You need to go to this planet. Went to some other planet, tried to explore to find some stuff, killed some bandits in a base, went to a different planet, tried to explore, killed some bandits in a base, went to a different planet. I was like, it's the same fucking bandits. And then I stopped playing. And then it's just like, it's really bad because how long it takes to explore a planet where you land and it's like, oh, there's this thing over here. It's like 900 meters away. And you're like, okay. There's no fast travel while you're on the planet. There's no Mako like in Mass Effect. You have to walk your ass all the way there. Yeah. Yeah, it does make you think. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is like that. You get all the way there and you're like, what do I do? Oh, it's a rock formation. You scan it, done. And then I went to a different point of interest, and I was like, well, what's this one going to be? Because it said like 1 out of 3, right? So I got to scan some other ones. And it's a completely different point of interest, but it's the same rock formation. It took me like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes to get. Well, probably not 4 or 5 minutes. It took me a few minutes to get there. And it's a different point of interest, but it's the same rock formation. So it said, you've already scanned this. And I was like, waste my fucking time. I was like, well, what was the point in that? What do I get for scanning it? Just XP? Is that it? Yeah. Hmm.
How can you say that certain games waste your time, and if they waste your time, you don't play them? You play RuneScape.
Or he's got you there.
Okay, fair.
bet this fucking core is gonna go into meltdown in a sec. I can hear a gas leak somewhere, and I'm just like, that's gonna be like the coolant. And then when it runs out of coolant or something, the core will just start melting down. Oh, the atmosphere regulator is fucking broke, so I can't vent this section. Shit. I'm just gonna have to open it up to the void of space. There's many. I don't know either.
Oh, I forget what it's called. Fuck. I know the one you mean though. It's not strictly one though, is it? There is an SCP game, but I'm assuming I'm assuming it's the one with the 4-player co-op collecting trash or whatever. I don't want to be on the artillery gun. No, I just want to be on a turret. It's not very good in ship. In like spaceship combat, it's not good. Yes. This is what I was talking about with the people that rage quit all the time. It's very hard to find someone who's actually like okay with a complete random who isn't very like who is pretty new to it kind of thing. All content I've not done before. It was not the last major content update, but the one before that.
Oh, sorry, that's me scraping paint. I would not eat this.
Eat pan.
Does it though? Like,
No.
No.
I think it comes from the days of when they actually used to grind up animals to make the glue. But then, like, people kept doing it, even though it's, like, artificial after a point. And those children are actually retards. Bro, we hear GlenforgeGames.
8 children.
God.
Me and children are pretty dumb. I'll mute myself. It's pretty noisy. No. I sent a picture of the color. What? Always was. God, there's so many bots on Kick.
The bots, they're learning. Why?
What did they be too old then?
They need to stop. It literally should have ended season 1. If they
Well,
were,
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. What did you say?
He said that girl 11. Sorry, what?
if they were, my thought is if they were going to continue, making seasons, they should have done the American Horror Story thing and just use the same cast but completely different stories.
Hmm.
Bro, that would have been fine, but I would have accepted the thing that American Horror Story did. Yes. That one and Coven is a really good one. Coven. It's like a witch cult. Yeah. It's
Is
like
it like
season
Show you my oven.
season 4, I think. I think it's 4. I think it's 4, and I think season 5 is the hotel.
They're on season 12 now.
Yeah, the hotel is the Lady Gaga one. That one's really good.
Yeah, they're on like season 12 now or something. Insane.
Literal vampire. So, yes? Yeah. It's all of the things that women tend to have a fetish for. Sorry. It's true though.
Well, I probably am because Amazon Prime is getting expensive.
Damn, it's so over. I have a set list of stuff that I buy from them on like repeat, so it's just worth having that. Yeah.
It's gonna fucking hurt.
My dog. Bullshit.
Are you actually gonna get one or? I genuinely forgot how you look like, Matt. Why? Liar.
Um. So I have 3 more of those to do.
What? What? Huh? What? Huh? What'd you say? I missed what you. What? What did he just say?
Oh,
Aiden?
what?
What he say?
Yeah, you know what's funny? I don't even
Huh?
remember.
Sean!
Mm,
What did Matt just say?
he said he remembers what you look like.
Yeah, and after that.
Because of certain things.
Oh.
He kept it very vague, but I knew what he meant somehow at the same time.
Oh!
Ba, ba, da, ba.
Don't bring me into this conversation.
Yeah, what did Sean mean by this?
I knew what you meant before you said it. I predicted your Minority Report crime.
I'm working backwards through this, and I remember, but I did not hear the first time. I know. No, I'm literally piecing it together backwards. Yeah, that's it. Wait a minute. That card.
Sounds like a D&D campaign.
Imagine this Sherlock Powers trying to
Is it gonna
explain
be
that.
on sale?
What's your powers, Sherlock? Deduction? No, I can create a mind palace. Imagination, then. Your power's imagination. Wow. Great. Great detective. I imagine you're responsible for this crime. Ooh.
You're a detective, you made me do things I don't run.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, dude. Think about pork chop sandwiches a lot. Not actual pork chop sandwiches, but you know. No. Kind of lives rent free in my brain space. That along with the that one song from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, but it's about how Jetstream Sam is in a wheelchair. Rather stuck to a chair. Yeah, it's just rent free.
I give it Rising.
Do I have any six? Drain, combat duration, status chance. Both of those suck. No, I already have the Conus one. Oh no, I guess it'd be fine. I'm gonna do this fucking thing. Which one? It is. No, it's not Mobile Defense Arcwing. It is. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm going back to the Cerulean farm. No, I just kind of sighed and groaned. Alright, I'll make sure to take my headset off and put it to the microphone next time I feel one brewing. Paraplegic. Because the mountains don't give back what they take. Need one beryllium, please. Just a crumb. I won't polymer bundle. Yeah, they literally did. He literally did a cover of it. Yeah. Because he's got a good sense of humor. He did other songs too, right? I think. Like from the same soundtrack. Because I think he's... Yeah. I have to check. That's why. Yeah, he also did Bury the Light for DMC5. But yeah, he's like aware of like dumb meme shit revolving around his own songs because I remember specifically there's a guy that I like follow on YouTube that makes Eurobeat remixes of songs. He did one of Bury the Light, and the actual guy like commented on the video. It's like, I love this. So I guess he just looks up his own stuff, see what people do with it. But yeah, that one was weird because the guy who wrote it, who performed the song or whatever, is like, yeah, I love this, and then they got DMC taken down, and it wasn't even them. It was just like a fucking the company on the behalf of kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Yeah, big guy. Yeah, that was a common thing back in the day. People used to just like people would just copyright strike it. Well, I mean, some companies do it now because they're malicious as fuck. But like, they're like, oh, we own this cover of a classical music song. But like, yeah, yeah, Yeah. 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 But I I do remember though there was a meme on YouTube for a while where people would do it. They weren't even like the actual license holder or whatever. It was literally just to dox people. Because if you counterclaimed, you received their public information, like their yeah, fucked up. Amazing. Yeah. The problem, the problem, the problem is that it needs a human touch, but there's nobody willing to do it. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, well, with YouTube specifically, I know it's like basically if you have any problems, it's not looked at by anyone unless you have clout. Yeah. But at the same time, the automated system should be better in certain respects. Oh, like a broadcasting license, yeah. That's I mean that's basically how the BBC does it. Oh, every time. Why would you leave after 2? I know you hate these missions, but please stay with me. No, really, I'm not gonna fucking cry. I'm just gonna have to do a different style of mission. No, wait, I can't do Terrarium. I've got to do the fucking weekly. I've got to do this now.
Ow!
My dog would stop standing in the fire. I'm trying to extinguish it.
I'm fine. It's just when I sneeze, my ovaries hurt.
What?
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, well, at least I didn't mishear that.
I'm fine.
Glad your ovaries are okay.
Well, that has happened before. Yeah. I'm fine. Oh. Ah.
Nice. Hey, oh no no no. No, no, not really. Wait. Beryllium. Holy. I got it. And I was doing content that I wanted to do. I actually have some mods for this, holy. You're a diamond. Okay. Wait, I can summon fucking Necromex. Holy. Um. What's gonna suck is I'm gonna be able to, this is finally, being able to build the fucking dock, but not the ship. So there's gonna be a whole new grind after this.
I'm now capable of docking, just not boarding
Oh my god,
or
I still
landing.
need, can't believe I still need one more delirium. I thought I needed one, I needed two.
There it is. There's the switch I need.
Actually,
Flush the fuel valve. Now it won't explode when I try and cut it. Ah, glory be. Alright. Yeah, I've been looking at this fuel, just like, how do I detach the thrusters without the entire thing just catching fire?
Right, so I have 2 more missions to do on that, and that will give me 7k, will get me not to where I want to get to. Um, in order for me to do one of the content requires me to do every single node on the fucking map. Which I used to have, but I don't have anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 missions I have not done. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee.
Save some for me. Alright, time to take out the reactor. Oh, right, yeah, I didn't fucking vent this section. Hmm.
Hello? Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. I don't know. Yeah, sex, probably. Mm. Oh, yep. Oh, wait. Oh. Ah, shit. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm off for now.
Alright. See you now.
Bye.
Bye. What's my mission?
What the fuck? Oh. No, I'm just slicing through cut points, and then it just pops up going, communications array destroyed. I'm like, I'm only cutting the bits that I'm meant to cut. It's just cost me like 225,000.
Amazing.
Guess my laser's too powerful. It cut through a cut point and kept going.
Holy. Whoop. Ow. Can't believe I got a hard mid. What? The ship that we're flying around in just decided that it was just like about to blow up. It's not good. Because basically you fail as soon as that happens. Ow! God damn it. No. Just getting owned. Just getting owned by turrets. I entered a, I was being shot. I was being shot and I tried to like leave a ship. Enter a ship rather. And it was just like, it was just like, oh, you're gonna enter the ship and immediately fall on the ground and need a revive. Alright.
What the fuck?
Holy.
No, someone's posted in
Crazy.
work that some table, I don't know why, has booked a kissogram. Some guest booked a kissogram for another guest, all in advance, and then one of my team members has just gone like, I've got a quick glimpse, and it's them from like the other side of the restaurant, zooming all the way in on their phone, and you're just in this room and all the way back, because this is woman, she's just in a bra and knickers in the middle of the restaurant. And you're like, what the fuck?
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure. I think they
Basically
just
a
basically
stripper?
strip in front of you. Yeah. A novelty greeting or message delivered by a person who accompanies with a kiss. All right, that's, well, dictionary's got that wrong.
No, I think it might just be you.
Anyway, this one's stripped, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? He then said, it's a video. He then says, she was whipping him when I dropped off food at this other table.
Holy.
Oh, it's so fucking weird. Never seen that before.
And she can just put on a full body hazmat suit. The actual. Yeah, sorry. Was doing a lot of typing because it's another episode where someone just like rages and quits, and it's like, how am I supposed to learn the entirely new game mode if I can't, if people won't like let me play with you, and you're just gonna rage quit and like get angry? It's literally like it's not even. The thing is, these missions, like they're they're like difficulty set, right? So it's the first set of missions, literally like the babby missions that I was doing, and like there's still like it's like the amount of times I've tried to play this, there's like 80% of people just get infuriated if you're not doing the right thing. No, apparently not, because I was going to do the mission, right? Okay, so there was a mission, like we're in a ship or whatever, right? And there's like times during the mission where you're supposed to get out and like do something, right? But it's not always a good idea to like send. It's not always a good idea for everyone to go, because they'll still send like boarding parties and shit onto your ship, and if it blows up, you just lose, right? So I took over the controls of the ship because they both had left. There was only three of us. And it just starts fucking raging about it, and it's like, "You want to pilot?" And I'm like, "No, not really. I just don't want to sit doing nothing, you know?" It's just so frustrating. Like on my end, never mind these people who are just fucking raging all the time, and I don't understand why. Like, it's the starting missions. It's not like I'm. It's not like it's late game content where you need people to know what they're doing. It's literally the introduction. Right.
Oh, minimum wage is going up in the UK. Cool.
Yep, there is. It's gonna make things a bit awkward for me.
From April next year. Why is it making things awkward for you?
Well, because the minimum. Yeah, basically.
No, you can't earn less than the new minimum wage.
Yeah, you sure can't, Vaughn.
So it just means your wage will go up. Why is that awkward? What?
Well, it's awkward because we had. Yeah. Nothing like pay talks in the previous year has anything to do with like a sudden rise of the national minimum wage. No. That definitely doesn't make it awkward when you like negotiate for like 8% or something like that as an increase, and then yeah. See, Matt immediately gets it.
All right, mine's a different situation.
Yeah.
Well, my pay negotiations have never been an issue, so I was like, what is like everyone in your job all on different wages or something? And then suddenly they all get reset. No, it's just
Yeah,
there's little wiggle room because it's fucking hospitality. You're underpaid for the role that you're doing, and the next role above me, like I can't get that wage because I'm not fucking at that role, but I can get more than halfway there. It's like the difference between something like the person below me and what I should be on is like 20 pence. So it's you go in and you're like, give me that 18 pence. It's like it doesn't really work. So I was on, I mean, what, ages ago when minimum wage was like £8 something. Like everyone I think was on like £9.40 and like a supervisor was like £10. So you got 60 pence more than someone else. And then like an assistant manager was like £11. And then a general manager is, I don't know because they're salaried. They're not paid by the hour. But there's a big jump from assistant manager to general manager. So when you go in and you're like, I want more money, he's like, well, the job above you gets £10 an hour. So I'm not going to pay you £10 an hour because you're not doing that job. So you can have between £9.40 and, I don't know, £9.75. So you just argue for that. Right now I'm between supervisor and assistant manager because I do more than everyone else, but I'm not an assistant manager. And he's like, well, I've got assistant managers that are like 6 or 7 years already doing that role, so I can't just give you their wage and you're not doing that role. It's, you know, it just means minimum wage will go to 11.44. So hang on, is it for, it's for 23 and above. Don't know. They've got some company rule where they have to pay above minimum wage.
I need
so
to
it's
check.
like, so more than likely it'll only be 10 pence. So the sort of like bottom rung, like waiters and stuff, barmen, they'll be on like 11.54 an hour. So I imagine the normal supervisor rate will go up to like 12.10, something like that. And then if my boss is kind, I might end up getting like 12.80 to £13 an hour. Although by April next year, I should have been promoted. So he's already said, I've got it in mind that I basically give you a promotion by Christmas, which will come with an actual pay increase. And then I get another in April. Ho. I don't know though. They're saying they're increasing the national minimum wage. They just cancelled HS2 because they didn't have enough money, and then they're using the money to fix roads apparently, even though that's operating costs, and they're taking money that they borrowed to just fix the current infrastructure rather than invest, to cancel the investment. He has just said that it's time for us to cut taxes.
Yeah, see, John, My hourly rate is $12.89.
Hmm.
So doesn't really do anything. It used to be
ours-
$10.99 though.
Ours has like the price banding, not price banding, but you know, like wage banding based on your level. So, like, I'm on something like 11.50 now.
Yeah.
So, if you moved, no, it's just like a waiter should be paid less than a supervisor, who should be paid less than a assistant manager, less than a GM. So if the waiter moves up, everyone else's moves up and scales with it. Nothing will happen until one day you receive an email from head office and they will just say, here is the price band scaling. This is what you will be paid. There's no negotiation. You just, all assistant managers get this wage, or whatever get this wage. Except the actual general manager can argue for different prices. And sometimes that's really bad, and sometimes it's good. Like, minimum wage for under 18-year-olds is something like £5.60 an hour, and we pay $7.77, which is the same minimum wage for an 18-year-old. Because we're like, why is a 17-year-old doing the exact same job with the same amount of effort as an 18-year-old, and they get paid £2 less? It's like, what the fuck? So they just charge, they pay him the same rate, and it makes the job more more interesting to 16 and 17-year-olds. So we get a few more applications and stuff. But other sites don't do that. They pay £2 less. We pay more, but we're also a busy site, so you have to be worth it. The downside is other places with bad managers abuse that system, and then I've heard stories of like even years ago when minimum wage was lower, so a supervisor rate was again like £9.50, and an assistant manager was on like £10.50 or £11. I've heard stories where assistant managers were getting paid £15 an hour. They were getting paid more than the head chef, and the head chef is like second in command in the business. You're like general manager, the head chef, and then all the assistant managers. And they were getting paid more than the person above them, but that was just down to the regional manager. It was like right after COVID, they were just like desperate for staff. So someone would come along and be like, yeah, I'll do it, but you got to pay me like ridiculous money. And they were just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever, and they just signed the contract instead of negotiating. They're just like, yeah, whatever you want, and just signed it because they were desperate. And then that person got fired a couple of months later because the bill came round and they were like, what the how much have you spent? How many people did you hire? Oh, not enough, and you've spent this much money. So they lost their job. But yeah, that got abused. You're just getting paid shitloads of money and you were doing like nothing. Massively overpaid. Anyway, that's still like half a year away, so it's not going to happen for anything for now. Except they're going to raise minimum wage and lower taxes at the same time. Yeah, last person who's lowered taxes didn't last as long as a piece of lettuce. So I don't know. They retconned it like immediately. It was, I don't know, a week, something like that, like 5-6 days. I don't think they even did it. I think they announced their intention to do it, and then that sank the economy, and then they fired Kwasi Kwarteng or whatever his name, because they were unfunded tax cuts. So like, it means the next time they take taxes, the government would have less money, and they're like, so they were like, what are you going to do for the budget when you have less money? How are you going to fill out that missing section for all the budget that needs to be divided among public services and everything else? And they just didn't have an answer. They were just like, yeah, we'll just have less money next year. We'll just have less investment. We'll just do less. And then that's what made the economy go down, because they were like, so the government is going to have less investment and less business and less money next year, but everyone's going to pay less tax. So they were just like, well, shit, don't invest in the UK. Start withdrawing out the stock bonds because your interest is going to decrease next year. And that's when the Bank of England had to start buying gold bonds or something to secure the treasury or some shit. I don't even know the rules, but they were spending money to float the economy. And then they fired the economic advisor person, economic minister, chancellor of whatever it's called, chancellor of the treasury, I don't know. And Jeremy Hunt came in and was like, yeah, we're not doing any of that anymore. And the economy still hasn't recovered to where it was years ago. In fact, it's crabbing at the moment. It's just either staying the same or increasing or decreasing by like 0.01 every month. When's the next general election anyway? I imagine it's probably like April, May, the same time you get a pay increase. And it's like, hey, I gave you a pay increase, vote for me. December next year is the latest the current government can last, so it will be next year, and minimum wage will go up next year. As they're sinking in the polls. I mean, money talks, isn't it? You just say, vote for me, I gave you a pay rise. People might vote for him. But currently, the polls is that if they were to hold a general election, they would lose, but by like a landslide. It's big sleep.
It's nice.
Start my shift.
Your shift.
Yeah.
Start
What
your
does your
shift.
debt start on? How close am I to paying off my debt? Like, no. I seem to do about $10 million a day or something like that. Yeah, but even then, like, all of it added together is $500,000, so it's not, like, a ridiculous amount. It does. Is he advertising his OnlyFans? Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. For a second, I thought he thought like I thought it was meant like this game that I'm playing, and he was like, "Oh, you're making loads of money as a Twitch streamer." And I was like, "No, I wish." $10 million a day. Oh wow.
I mean, people get ball. People get ball followed anyway. You don't even need to buy them. They just do it for free. Okay, yeah. No, that's not true. It's just a streamer milestone for people. Yeah.
Out of tethers. Yeah.
me. Recovered. Complete 3 different perfect animal captures in Alice. Oh god. 3 different. This is gonna be. This is gonna take a while. Okay. Oh. I can't believe I don't have the fucking handshake email. There. Done it. No, I already have that one. Oh, they added more dances. Oh, wait, that one. Amazing. Alright, I guess I just stand here and wait. Come on, we'll do it. Wait for handshake. No one will do it. No one will.